everyone! As I'm sure everyone knows, it is soon Christmas time. Well, actually it is Christmas time, but in a week it's Christmas Eve. So, as highly requested, today I'll be talking about Christmas and eating during the holidays. First off, I'd like to address the fact that I got my wisdom teeth taken out last week, so that's why my face is still a bit swollen. Yeah. I'll make a separate video about that. So yeah, today I'm just going to talk about the holidays, and eating during the holidays. So, I guess I'll start off by explaining what my family does for Christmas. On Christmas Eve is basically like our big party thing. Every year, the whole side of my mom's family gets together, and we have dinner together, and we exchange gifts amongst each other. And my mom's side of the family, all together, are about 20 people. And so every year we alternate whose house it's at. And this year it's our house. That was sort of my decision, because I said it'd be a lot easier for it to be here. Because, yeah, so, I guess I'll talk about eating during that time, and then also on Christmas, my family, we don't really do anything special. We just give each other our gifts, the four of us, my immediate family, my brother, my mom, my dad, in the morning, and then we just sort of chill. And then the 26th is Boxing Day in Canada, which is Black Friday in the US. And then the 27th, I'm leaving on vacation. So, in the next week, I'll be trying my best to film a lot of videos. Perhaps on Christmas Day or Boxing Day I'll have a lot of time to make videos and stuff before I leave, so that you guys won't be left hanging too long. I'll be gone for a little bit over 2 weeks, so I hope that it's okay. My family, what we do on Christmas Eve when we eat as a family, it's sort of everyone brings something, but the person whose house is at, they make the main dish. So my mom's making a turkey, which is very luckily a safe food. And I don't know how helpful this video is going to be, because since it's at our house and we're hosting the party, a lot of the decisions come from us. So I have a lot of control over what's happening, and that's very reassuring. Although, I'm not really pushing myself too much, but last year we went to another person's house, and I was really sick back then. So there's two categories of people that will struggle during Christmas time. There's the people that your family knows about your eating disorder, and then there's the people that don't know. If you're one of those people that is sick with anorexia, and you're trying to find ways about how to get away with Christmas and stuff, this is not the video for you. I'm not going to give you tricks on how to sneak food around and how to compensate and stuff like that, because you really shouldn't be doing that. And if you are thinking of that, then you should really get some help and tell someone who means a lot to you and that you trust what you're feeling, because you definitely do have a problem and you need to get help. But if your family doesn't know about your eating disorder, I really urge you to tell them about it. At least one family member, so that you won't feel so alone during the time. I know that last Christmas everyone in my family knew, the 20 people. So, and I'd just come out of the hospital 2 days before, or a day before. And so I was really still sick, and I wasn't doing so well, and I wasn't eating very much at all. Before the hospital I wasn't eating at all. And so then after the hospital I was eating a bit. And so the main meal last year was a lasagna, which is a huge fear food of mine. I haven't had it in years. And so when my mom knew that, I told her that I couldn't eat lasagna and stuff. And she respected that, I guess. And so one tip would be to bring, if your whole family knows about it, would be to bring something separate for you that's a safe food. Or if everyone's bringing something to eat, prepare something that's a safe food and eat that. And your family probably won't say anything, and if they do, it's just because they care. They don't want to criticize you or anything. So don't worry too much about that. And like if you're too scared to try anything. But if you are feeling really like courageous and you really want to try out some things and eat some different things, then I say totally go for it, you know. I just want you to be comfortable, but I don't think that the holidays is a good time to like try a whole bunch of fear foods all at once. Definitely eat some safe foods mixed with a few fear foods, but don't eat like all fear foods, because afterwards you're gonna have a lot of trouble coping with that. I know that in the moment you're probably gonna feel like really like good and you're gonna be like on a high, but when it's because you're distracted and stuff, so it's a lot easier. But when the distractions are gone, you're going to be left alone with your thoughts, and that is probably a bad sign. So I encourage you to try a few fear foods, but definitely don't only eat fear foods. There's always going to be a safe food that's there. Like I know for me it's like vegetables, and there's always like raw vegetables there, so there's always a safe food I can count on, but like don't only eat that. Make sure you eat enough during the day so that if you binge at night, you don't binge. I don't binge, so I don't really have any experience with that. So I can't really help you too much about how to like not binge. I hear a lot that you have to eat regularly during the day so at night you're not too hungry. That you just eat everything in front of you. I know that my doctor said that binges are caused by like starving yourself, or like you want something to eat. So just make sure you get enough during the day and you should be fine. Also, if you feel guilty after Christmas because you ate some pure foods or something, don't compensate, because you don't realize it, but you just made so much progress by eating those fear foods. And if you go compensate, all that progress is like gone. So you need to sit through the discomfort, the anxiety, the stress that you're feeling, the guilt, and I promise you the feeling will pass. You won't feel guilty forever. Like you won't even feel guilty for more than a day, if anything. So try to enjoy the moment, and if all else fails, you know, if you're just freaking out the whole time, take a second to like take a deep breath and like ground yourself and really like focus on everything except for food. So like focus on like look at like the decorations and be like, oh my gosh, that's so pretty, I like the colors. And then you could do like think about what you really like about Christmas time and really focus on that. So if you really like hanging out with your family, then really focus on the time with your family. You know, eating is just 3 meals a day. It's nothing else, and it's completely normal. So there's no reason why your happiness should be put aside because of a fear that you have. And you shouldn't really let that fear determine your life. So that'd be like really unfair. And yeah, so I guess that's some tips, like bring safe foods, don't try too many fear foods, eat during the day. If you have trouble eating in front of people, I think I made a video on that, like eating at school or something. Yeah, I made a video about eating at school. It's a bit like that, you know. Just do what's best for you, try your best. It's only a couple days of the year that this happens. It's completely normal to feel anxious and stuff, and you can't like skip the 24th and 25th of December, so make the most of it. Be thankful that you're not in the hospital during that time when you're with the people that you love, and that you're strong enough to make it through this, and that you're a lot better than your eating disorder. Show the eating disorder who's the boss, you know. Christmas is a really good time to make some progress and recovery. Most likely your therapist or your doctor is going to be on vacation, so it's also a good time to like test out what you've learned so far and what you've gotten, and just treat everything as like a practice, you know. Christmas isn't every day, so you know that at one point it'll be done, so try to enjoy it in the moment and know that if you're feeling really, really bad, that it'll be over soon. And you don't have to do anything. You don't have to eat like a whole bunch of dessert if you don't want to or if you're scared. But if you want to and you're scared, then I think you should try it. Like, don't eat like all the dessert, but like take a bite or two, like everything, taste things. Like that you'll get the taste, but you won't feel so guilty after. It totally depends on the person. I guess that's what I have to say. Yeah, if you're eating in front of people and it makes you nervous, just really don't think about the food. If it helps, try talking to people around at the table, like talk in the conversation that's happening, or like bring up some new topics to talk about, and then you won't feel like people are staring at you and you won't feel so anxious. So I definitely think it's important to distract yourself while you're eating in front of people, because I have love trouble with that. And if it helps, stay by someone who makes you feel comfortable during the day or during the night or whatever, and try to don't isolate yourself. Try to talk to people. I know it's really hard, especially if all you're thinking about is the calories that you're taking in and all that stuff, but try to really enjoy the moment with the people and not the food. It's not only about the food, it's not only about the exercise, and don't compensate for what you're eating because it's useless. Eating more on one day of the year is not going to change anything. And a lot of the time people end up eating less on Christmas because they're so scared when you're sick, so you really don't have to worry about that. As long as you eat during the day and you eat normally, you should be fine at night. You won't binge, and if you listen to my advice about the people situation, you should be okay. Last year I was really worried about Christmas. I know what it's like to be going trigger warning if you get triggered. I know what it's like from going from fasting to Christmas. Trust me, I've been through it, and I know it's a really big shock, especially because if you have been starving yourself for so long, you probably won't be eating as much as everyone else, but try to eat slowly and then make conversation with people, and it'll seem like you're eating the same thing as them, and if you don't eat enough, you don't have to make up for it the next day with more unhealthy stuff, but you just eat normally and it'll all balance out. If you get home early enough from wherever you are, you could always have a separate dinner, or if it doesn't bother you to not eat at the same time as everyone else, or if you have a buffet style dinner or meal, you can always eat at home beforehand, and then people won't really notice if you're not eating, because, or you could just munch on snacks and stuff. People won't really notice because they're all eating at different times and eating different things. So yeah, I hope that I answered a lot of your questions. This is only my second real Christmas feeling really sick, because before that I was able to eat relatively well, and then the Christmas before the last, so 2 Christmases ago, I was able to eat the dinner that was there. I just avoided certain foods, but I wasn't struggling so much as much. It was starting, but it wasn't that bad. So yeah, this is only my second one. As you guys are, I'm worried too, but I'm trying not to think about it too much, and I'm gonna really try to enjoy the time with the people that I love. And Christmas is my favorite time of the year, and I love winter, so I should really take the time to enjoy it and make the most of it. So I am wishing you guys lots of luck during the holiday season, and same thing for New Year's. If you guys have special meals and stuff, same goes for Christmas and New Year's, or any big event. A lot of the time we we make things more dramatic than they actually are. So don't worry too much. Just relax, take a deep breath, and do some yoga. uh, if I didn't answer anything that you're worried about, I will try my best to answer your comments very soon. I know that this video is up sort of late, but I was like, my wisdom teeth are out and stuff, and it was disgusting. So if you have any questions regarding the holidays and stuff, please leave them down below in the comments, or message me on Tumblr, and I will try my best to answer you right away. Because a lot of the time I'm pretty slow answering comments, and that's because I'm just slow, and and I have to be better on that. New Year's resolution, answer comments. I'm going to try to really answer you if I didn't cover anything. So, like, basically just try to make yourselves comfortable and at ease, you know? Let someone know how you're feeling, you'll feel a lot better, and if no one knows, then try your best to take my advice, but you'll feel a lot better if someone at the party or the meal knows about your eating disorder. But if they don't know, try your best to eat normally. And if you're fasting and not eating at all, then I don't know what to say to you. You need to get help. You can't do this forever. It's really hard, I know. I know it's really hard if no one knows about your eating disorder. Try your best to challenge yourself if you want. If you don't, you know, you could always say that you have like an allergy, or but like, please eat. Just, I mean, it's really hard if no one knows about it, and I really think you should tell someone. At least like that you won't feel all alone. So, yeah, really tell someone if no one knows. And if someone knows, then you have nothing to worry about. Yeah, I wish, but we're all gonna go through this together, and maybe I'll film a little update after Christmas or on Christmas Day, let you guys know what happened. And just like you guys, I am worried as hell, okay? You're not alone, and as much as I may be putting like a really optimistic and encouraging image of myself up here, deep down I'm pretty worried and very anxiety provoking, but I'm going to try my best to take my own advice, and we can do this together. After Christmas, after the holidays, you guys can message me, let me know how it went. Let me know what helped you so I could use your ideas in other videos another time. And we'll help each other through this, okay? So, I hope that this video helped you. Good luck, and you guys are all really strong fighters, so you have nothing to worry, okay? So stay strong, and enjoy the holidays, enjoy the time with the people you love, and enjoy the happiest, the best time of the year. So, I'll talk to you guys soon, guys. Bye.